Hi, this is a video just explaining to you on how to back up your website. So you're just sort of saving a copy of your website before you update things like plugins or make any changes to your website. Always good to sort of back it up just in case it goes wrong, because you can then put your backed up version back online if you have any big problems. And I'll show you how to do this. So once you've signed into your website, you should come onto the dashboard, which is here. And if you look across the top black bar, you will see Updraft Plus. So if you go into this and just click Backup and Restore, you'll come to this page. Now there's a big blue button that says Backup Now. What you should have underneath is previous backups that have just sort of, I usually sort of set your website so they back up a couple, and as and when there gets another one, and probably on a weekly basis, it will just remove the oldest one that's there. So you only have two, because you don't want to sort of have a big backlog of backups that are just taking up all the space that your website should be sitting in. So what you do is you'd come in before you do any plugin backups, click this big blue button, and it does take a bit of time. You'll get this come up, and just click Backup Now. And it does take a bit of time. You'll see this bar whirring away underneath, and it all depends on how big the website is as to how long this takes. You just need to be patient with it and make sure that it's complete before you then go into doing all the work that you're looking to do on the website. All right, so I'm just going to sit with this. I hope this isn't going to take too long, because what we're going to show you after this is just where you would go to. There's a couple of places where you can go when you're backing up your plugins. And I'll show you here now while we're waiting for this to do. You can either go to the dashboard up at the top, and it's got updates there. And that will just list all of your plugins one after the other that need updating. Or you can come into this part here, which has got plugins, and then you click on that and it lists all the plugins that have been used. Plugins are like apps. It's what it's been used to build your website. Okay, so I'm going to click on the plugins page, and so you can see they're all okay, which is typical. I should have left some not done. But what you would do, you'd see some plugins here, and they're very obvious. They're a different color, and it would say update plugin. Now most of these I've set to auto updates, because I feel they're quite safe to update. But the one I don't is the Elemental Pro. Elemental's the main plugin that I've used to build the website. It's a really great plugin. It's so user friendly for you to update your website, but it can go wrong on auto updates. So the thing is, you wouldn't really have that set to auto update. It's something you would come in and manually do. And this is why you would back up, because sometimes, very rarely, sometimes I can go in here and update this plugin, and it's so obvious where you update it, you'll see it written here, update plugin, and then the website's crashed. So then I think, right, okay, I've got a problem here. And then you could go back into Updraft, because it's still backing up, but you would pick one of these. So if you did have a problem, it comes up with an error, your website's clearly not happy. You can see it's updated now. Look, it's taken the older one off the bottom, and now we look at November the 3rd. So you would think, right, this is the one, November the 3rd. I've done some work on it. I've clearly got errors on the website since I've done my work, and I don't know what to do. You can just click restore, and then when you click that, it will ask you what you want to restore. If you're not sure, just click all of them, and then click next, and just go through the process, and it will literally just put your website back. Now obviously, if you've got any concerns whatsoever, you contact me. If you're taking out my support service, and obviously I'll be looking after this for you anyway, but this sort of website is geared for people that haven't taken out my support service, or are just looking to go in and do their own work on the website and want to back it up first. All right, I hope that's helpful. If you've sort of come in here and you've done what you needed to do and you're coming out to sign out, just go on the top right, hover over I've got a high mark and a box there for photograph. Hover over that and just go down to log out and select log out, and that will sign you out. That's it. Any problems, give me a call.